Right guys, sorry again, back out the fucking back stairs. I was meant to be able to film in my own house, but now I have to wait till the 5th when I go to court, right? But anyway, here's the story of when we stung Miheal Catelina up in Edinburgh. I can't remember the area of Edinburgh it was in. Somebody will be able to add in the comment section probably, or I will later. But so Miheal Catelina thought he was meeting a 13-year-old lassie that he was going to take back to his brother's house to have sex with, this young lassie. So we are sitting in a little car park waiting on him, and we see him walking past. He's meant to meet the lassie at the bus stop. He walks right past the bus stop, and I'm saying to the security team, that's him, and they're going, no, oh, it's too big, and we're sitting there and he starts walking back, but you could tell that he was watching the bus stop, you know what I mean? So I've opened the motor door up, boot down, ran up to him, as I always do, like my adrenaline just spikes, you know what I mean, when I see these monster bastards, you know what I mean? So I run up to him, security team finally catch up, as I'm fucking saying to him, listen, you're a fucking pedophile against the law, no? We go live, we're sitting there fucking giving him it, and he's sitting there kidding on, no, I can't speak English, but he could speak English when he wanted to ask us a question. He could speak English, but when we were asking him questions about what he done online, he couldn't speak English. Right, he's from Romania. So we sting him, the young mob come, and they're all going, is that a fucking pedo, is that a pedo? And we're like, well, my security team like basically dealt with the young mob, not me as they're meant to do, because we can't allow these cunts to get hurt, unfortunately, you know what I mean? We had them up against a stone wall that was maybe 10 feet high. That night, Karen joined us. That's Karen's first ever sting, and she went on to become like a fucking integral part of the Wolfpack. Jamie was raised in a guy that's no longer raised, C. I call him C. That means he's out of respect, you know what I mean, just in case he doesn't want to be in the video, you know what I mean, but he was an integral part of the Wolfpack as well, he's a great member. So we're stinging him, keeping him in place and all that. The police finally arrive. Beavis and Butthead, you know what I mean? This guy and this woman pose. The woman pose, honestly, is like hatred, you know what I mean? Like fucking hatred. No for the paedophile, no for the guy that turned up to fucking molest, rape a 13-year-old, but hatred that some cunt from Glasgow would enter her fucking patch and catch a criminal, you know what I mean? So we're getting treated like the criminals up against the law and all that kind of shit, you know what I mean? Like fucking searched and patted down, warrant checked, what he's here for. Had to explain to them, had to tell them their job. So see if you are watching coppers, remember that night, right? I told you your job, you know what I mean? Regardless, I told you your job, you know what I mean? And if you remember right, when we were in court, you apologised for your actions that night, remember? But forget about that. So we sting him, and the police come and they fucking treat us like animals kind of thing. I fucking teach them the law that they should already know. They only know laws that include handing out fines. That's the laws they know off by heart, you know what I mean? The ones that hand out fines, you know what I mean? Or harass the wee mob or fucking things like that. That's the laws they know off by heart, you know what I mean? But after teaching them the law, they phone the PPU say, make the arrest. They made the arrest, And they said to us, right, you need to make your way to such and such police station to give statements. So this is like 10 o'clock at night by this time. We're like, right, cool. Made our way round. Time's going on and on. It's 11 o'clock by now. And it's 11:30. And they come into the room that we were sitting, right? I'll give them their credit, they had the heating on, it was warm. That means it wasn't freezing like it usually is. But they come into the room and they start going, right, we're seizing all your phones. I'm sitting with a £500 Samsung. Karen's sitting with a fucking £1,000 iPhone that is like 2 days old. Jamie's sitting with a fucking £600 phone, and she's sitting there with a wee phone that was worth like maybe a tenner, you know what I mean? Because he was an older guy, so he didn't believe in like fucking internet and all that, he didn't know how to like work like smartphones kind of thing, you know what I mean? It's like, my missus struggles with fucking iPhones and all that, but right, so I'm fucking giving him my phone, Karen's giving him the phone, and Jamie's giving him the phone. She is not giving that phone up, you know what I mean? Like, he is not giving this phone up, right? Now, this becomes fucking hilarious. You know what I'm talking about? Like, this man is telling this copper straight, you know what I mean? We're in a police station and he's telling her fucking straight, you know what I mean? My phone's not getting took, you know what I mean? Like, you can go and fuck yourself because my phone's not getting took. This like war of fucking attrition goes on for about half an hour, you know what I mean? Finally, she leaves to the room with no phones. So she, batter on her, go up to us to keep our phones as well. You know what I mean? So he saved our phones that night, you know what I mean? Because she was seizing them. Basically, to be a cow, just to be a bitch, you know what I mean? She was going to see this, there. But she was seizing the phones just to be an awkward bastard, so that thinking, like all the police do, right, we seize their phones, they can't do what they're doing. No realising it, we'll just go and get another phone. But I'm even saying to see, listen, I'll get you another phone, bro, it's cool, just fucking get it, you know what I mean, it's cool, I'll get you an upgrade. And he's like, no, fucking, they've no right to take the fucking phone, Gordon, they're not getting it, you're not getting my fucking phone and all that. So, because of the price difference between the phones, right, we are finding this hilarious and we are pure laughing, you know what I mean, at the table and all that. And he's like, basically, I've never seen anybody basically with their mouth manhandle a copper like this, you know what I mean? It even like takes off his jacket, rolls it up, puts it down on the floor and lies down. He shuts his eyes, you know what I mean? And he's like, you're just not getting the fucking phone, you know what I mean? So it was like a really, really funny night, you know what I mean, in the police station, you know what I mean? And like, see, by the time we got our statements actually took, it was 2 o'clock in the morning, you know what I mean, 2 o'clock in the morning. We didn't get home to Glasgow until about 3. See, we never got home until about 3:20. You know what I mean? Now, that's the dedication that we put into it, you know what I mean? Like, we left the house at 6 o'clock that night, and now it's like 3 o'clock in the morning that we're getting home at, you know what I mean? Dawson played his part that night as well, he knows what he done, but I'm not going to say it online, right, because it's personal, but he knows what he done that night, and thank you for that. You know what I mean? You know that's appreciated and just obviously still part of the Wolf Pack and all that, and, you know, but it was like a truly funny night, you know what I mean? Like, but anyway, so fast forward, we go to court, Miheal Catelina doesn't show up. No warrant granted, just a different date put forward. Right, so cool. We go up again, we don't get called. We go up again, we don't get called. We go up again, and we finally start getting evidence. You know what I mean? So, who's the decoy now? I think it was Debbie. Debbie was the decoy, and she's went in and gave her evidence, and then I've been took in. Oh no, sorry, wait a minute. Let's skip back a few beats here, right? None of us got paperwork saying that we had a court case with Miheal Catelina coming up, right? I get lifted on a witness warrant and I get remanded in custody, and I got held in custody until Miheal Catelina's court date, which was only like 4 days away. You know what I mean? So I went up and I gave my evidence, and the judge said, usually the judge will say, right, thank you, you're now free to leave. But he said to me, right, thanks, you know you're not free to leave, go back into the waiting room and wait in the waiting room. So I had to go into the waiting room and sit there and wait. Debbie had to leave. I ended up having to fucking go back in front of the judge to explain why I missed that court date, you know what I mean? Because I was getting done with contempt of court, you know what I mean? I ended up fined £400 for contempt of court, you know what I mean? It was that high because they believed that, because we're an organisation, right? And I run that organisation, that we are funded somehow, like somebody funds us. So she basically went, I don't want to hear that poverty shite in my courtroom. That's the words. Don't want to hear that poverty shite in this courtroom. They're obviously funded, they're an organisation. My lawyer comes up to me and says, Gordon, are you as funded in any kind of way? And I said, listen, we've never took a penny off any member of the public. Any money that goes into our hunting comes out of their own pockets. We've all spent thousands of pounds doing this, you know what I mean? Like petrol costs, travelling costs, just, it's cost us thousands of pounds, you know what I mean? Like replacing phones and things, all that kind of shit comes into it, right? But we don't care about that. All we care about is catching paedophiles. But she's believing that we are part of an organisation, so we've got to fucking, like, be getting funding from somewhere. So she fucking hits us with a £400 fine, and she wants me to pay it at £25 a week. I'm like, right, cool. She lets us go. I make my way home, you know what I mean? But, like, see, like, it's weird getting evidence. Miheal Catelina is actually sitting, and basically we're in a foyer kind of bit, right? And Miheal Catelina is like on the other side of the foyer benches, so there's like 10 feet between us, you know what I mean? Like open space, no guards, no paws, no nothing, you know what I mean? And he's getting shouted into court, we're getting shouted into court. I say to him, remember, put a cork in your ass when you got to jail, because you're going to fucking jail with it. And he's growling at me, you know what I mean? And I went, take the growl off your face, keep that for up and fucking Stockton, because you're going to need it. And we walked into court, and It turns out he got 18 months in prison, right? Now, he's Romanian, right? So he's there here on some sort of fucking visa, right? 18 months in prison, and then he's going to go out of prison and he's going to be on the sex offenders register for 10 years. That means they're keeping him in the country. Why no? Why does he not get deported? Right? I'd see the point if it was a shoplifting case, right? Like fucking fair dues. You know what I mean? Like, it's only fucking shoplifting. But he's tried to rape a 13-year-old fucking Wayne, you know what I mean? So we've welcomed him into the country, right? He's got a job that lots of Scottish people haven't fucking got, right? And he still decides that he's going to rape one of your Waynes, right? We gave him 18 months in prison, but still he gets to go free, you know what I mean? Like, he gets to go free. He'll be out there now, he'll be out of custody right now, you know what I mean? 'Cause this was a long time ago. He would only do 9 months of that 18 months, you know what I mean? He done the fucking stupid Stop It Now programme, you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand the Stop It Now programme, because some counsellor taught me shite to you that they learned out a book in fucking university. How's that meant to stop you from fucking fantasising about Waynes? You know what I mean? Like, are they telling us that they can fucking take like normal people into rooms, these counsellors, and stop us from thinking about fucking sexual attraction to their missus and all that? Doesn't work, you know what I mean? So the Stop It Now programme and all that sort of bullshit is just oh look what we're doing, you know what I mean? We're actually doing something to combat it. You're doing nothing, the government's doing nothing, you know what I mean? And that's the fucking bottom line, you know what I mean? But that's the story of Miheal Catelina, you know what I mean? Like, a freezing cold night in Edinburgh turned into a hilarious situation in the police station, and then we go 18 months out of the bastard, you know what I mean? The fat, greasy fucking paedophile, you know what I mean? 10 years on the register. But I just still don't understand why he's in the country. He shouldn't be in the country, he should be sent back to Romania as soon as his sentence is finished. As his sentence is finished, he should be sent to an immigration centre, waiting on the next plane, taking him out into Romania. That's what the Americans do, that's what other countries do, so why don't we do that? You know what I mean? I don't understand, but like, you brainier people will probably have a better understanding of the immigration laws than I've got, you know what I mean? But I just thought I'd give you this wee story, you know what I mean? Like, Miheal Catelina, 18 months, great work by Debbie, great work by the security team that night, because there was issues, you know what I mean? There was issues, it was a big fucking boy, you know what I mean? And we had the wee mob kicking about, you know what I mean? And then we're in an area where I'm a Glasgow boy, my sees a Glasgow boy, Carl's brand new, so she's never been on a sting before, and Jamie's for fucking West Lothian, so none of us are for Edinburgh, we've no right to be in fucking Edinburgh kind of thing. But these boys respected us enough, respected the name Wolfpack enough that they didn't attack him and they didn't shout abuse and all that. Well, they did shout a couple of bits of abuse on the camera, you know what I mean, but that's life, they deserve abused anyway. But fucking, that's that, you know what I mean? The story of Miheal Catelina, guys, you know what I mean? Tomorrow I'm going to do the story when we caught a guy that had a Interpol warrant. He was wanted in his own country, right? And it was for rape, and he was wanted by Interpol. Interpol had a warrant for this man, you know what I mean? So that'll be at the tomorrow.